Welcome to Sarah Yoga. I am Sarah. Today we have a lovely, delicious, slow motion flow. So your typical flow or sun salutations, but slowed way down like we're moving in slow motion. Freeze frame. So grab your mat, throw on something comfy. Again, no fancy clothes here, whatever you have lying around the house. This is only meant for you and to make you feel better. So let's grab our mat and jump right in. All right, so let's start here in a seat, easy cross-legged seat. You can sit up on something if you need. We're not going to be here super long, and then we'll jump right into that nice slow flow. So bring your hands together right at the heart. Let the shoulders drop down. Close your eyes. And feel that groundedness in your breath. Feel the breath drop down. Give yourself a moment here just to release whatever you might be carrying around with you today. And to sort of make that switch from wherever you're coming from onto your mat by noticing the breath and trusting in your body. Noticing maybe the thoughts that are moving through your mind. And so we're not necessarily trying to get rid of anything, change anything, but just giving ourselves a moment here to observe what is present for us right now in the moment. And then gently push the palms together and pull the hands down a little as you reach the heart up and feel the shoulders drop down and the elbow points get heavy. Feel the back of the neck get long. Nice job. Let's take one more inhale here. Really deep breath all the way down into the low back and into the belly. Open up the mouth. Exhale, release the hands. Super simple. So we're gonna jump right in to that slow motion flow. And we have a guest with us. It's Nala's birthday today. Hey, she turns 10. You're 10 today. So she's gonna stick around here while we go right into our flow. So just take a moment and find hands and knees, and we'll start here with cat-cow. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, round. And just two more to warm up the spine a little. Exhale, round. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. Exhale, round. Maybe shake out the head, roll out the hips, and make your way up into downward facing dog. And here you can pedal it out. Wiggle out the head, take whatever movement you need to take. Stretch out, push into the ground. So yoga is definitely a relationship with the ground, right? We're either pushing into it or leaning into it, and there's more restorative and cooling poses. And take one more inhale here. And then exhale, let's walk towards the top of the mat. Release the head, just shake it out. And we'll move through a couple halfway lifts with the breath, starting to move a little bit slower and start to guide the body with the breath. On your inhale, you can stay on your fingertips, you can come to your shins, or you might even come to the tops of the thighs, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Let's see if we can slow it down even more. Inhale, heart forward. Find a little pause at the top. Exhale, fold. One more like that. Inhale. Pause at the top. And exhale, fold. Feel that pause at the bottom where your head just hangs heavy, and then start to bend into the knees like a rag doll, again in slow motion. Like we're freeze framing here, all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. And as soon as you come up, we're just gonna let the arms go pretty soft and float them all the way up. And then exhale, hands come right back to the heart center. So again, we're just moving in slow motion today. Kind of getting used to a little bit of movement and allowing ourselves to slow down. Move so fast, trying to cram everything in. Inhale brings you up, and let's dive it right back down. Little bend in your knees as you come down. Let your breath match this movement if you can. So on your inhale, nice and slow, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feel that pause, the head weighs down. And then like a rag doll again, little bend in the knees. We roll it all the way up. Arms reach up and over. And like you're pulling back to center, nice and slow. Hands come to the heart. So that's one round. Let's do two more for a total of 3. Nice and slow. Inhale. And this might be challenging, just moving in slow motion. Stick with it if you can. Exhale, nice and slow, diving it all the way down. Add a neck roll here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Empty out, and then when you're ready, roll it up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Just notice already what's happening to the body. Maybe a little bit of heat. Maybe the mind has slowed down. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. And then again, take up some space. You may even sweep the arms around and back. A little stretch in the shoulders. Let's take it all the way back down. Nice and slow. Takes constant reminding, right, to verge on this lower side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So we're gonna add on here. Plant those palms, step it back into your plank pose, and you can always lower your knees down for a modified plank. Do whatever you need to do to take care of your body. If you're moving slow, you might want to make this a little bit easier. And just find plank, modified plank for a moment here. Let's take one more breath as we rock forward. Again, really slowing everything down. The knees are up, knees slowly come down. Elbows slowly hug in as you exhale. Really slow. Take some strength. Coming all the way down. And then finding a baby cobra on the inhale, elbows back. Inhale, pull the heart forward, lengthen. Find that pause at the top. Exhale, release. And then take your time, inhale. You can use your knees, you can move through plank. We'll take it right back up to downward dog. Or if you want here, you can even find that child's pose. Give yourself a nice big breath in. The mouth, release. Let's take one more breath in, just really noticing the stillness. And then at the bottom of the exhale, look forward. And wherever you're coming from, child's pose, downward dog, we'll crawl our way back up to the top of the mat. Let your head fold. And we'll do that whole thing again. Inhale, halfway lift. Little pause at the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, brings you all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. And take your time here, take a breath in. Exhale, release. So just allowing yourself to do whatever movement you're in right now. This Tadasana with the arms up and over the head. And then exhale, fold. Just doing each movement to the best of your ability. Not worrying about the next one or where we're going. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, plant the palm, step it back, same exhale. Is going to lower, knees up or down, all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And that pause, maybe you come up into upward facing dog. And then exhale. In slow motion, using the core, we'll come up and over. Downward dog, or again, you can always find child's pose. Take one more breath in here. And exhale, empty out. Let's do that one more time. Mosey on up to the front of the mat. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring you all the way up to stand. Hands to the heart. Pause here, take a breath in. And then exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, staying with this slow motion if you can, takes you all the way down. Just one long, deep breath in, halfway lift. Plant the palm, same exhale is going to carry you all the way down to the belly. Take your time. Baby cobra or your upward facing dog on the inhale. Let yourself linger there for a moment. Exhale. And downward facing dog or child's pose. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. So whether you're in child's pose or downward dog, we're gonna switch it up here and we're gonna step the right foot forward and make our way right into warrior two. Peel open on the inhale. And then right away, keeping with that slow motion, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee, find that little pause at the top. And then exhale, we're gonna sweep the arms up and over for a version of Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Exhale all the way there, little pause. And then one more time, inhale up and back. Exhale, that Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Spin up and over to the other side. Warrior two on the left side. Sink down into that knee. Take a breath and widen. Exhale, sink. Moving nice and slow here, reverse warrior. Exhale, finding that version of Parsvakonasana. Full exhale brings you all the way there. Inhale, one more round. Reverse. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. This time turn both sets of toes in. Inhale, lift up for a wide-legged forward fold. Take that full exhale, nice and slow. Coming up and over. Use your inhale, halfway lift here in our wide-legged forward fold. Tailbone back, heart forward, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands over to that right foot. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your fingers, hands over to the left foot. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn your heels in, step your feet in a notch, and then your heels come in a notch. We're headed to Malasana, toes point out, wide-legged squat. Take a couple sways here from side to side, getting into those hips. And then we'll land, center, elbows to the inner thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, soften through the jaw. Hug the inner thighs into the elbows, push the elbows out. Inhale, lift the heart up, upper spine lengthens. Exhale, release through the belly. One more deep breath in here. And then exhale, release. We're gonna wrap the hands all the way around. Find an easy seat. One last rinse out here. Inhale, take the arms up and over. Exhale, twisting up and over to the left. Grab onto that knee, take a breath in, extend. Exhale, release back to center. Let go of the hands. Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, up and over to the right. Take a breath in. Exhale, release back to center. So this was our slow motion flow. Thank you so much for joining me today. You might just take a moment here and notice any difference in the body, how simple, how quick that breath works for you. A little bit of movement, a little bit of repetition. It's kind of magical sometimes. So it doesn't take a whole lot to come back to your body and your breath and feel a little bit more grounded. So take your time here, maybe spend a few more moments in meditation. I will leave you here for next time. This is Sarah Yoga. I thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Namaste.